Right, we're back. Finally, I have interwebs. It's great. It's a great feeling. And for those of you who think, you'd last a nuclear apocalypse without internet and stuff like that and all that good stuff, no, you wouldn't. You'd be dead. I for one, definitely would. I've missed having the interwebs, I must admit. A whole week, no Paladins, no esports, pretty much no nothing. That sucks. But anyway, we're going to move straight on to things. There was quite a few upsets this week in EU and NA. We'll go over EU quickly. I'm going to just bring it up to the brackets. Kaboop. There we go. Brackets. See, all new layout things. Nice, cool. So, Team Griffin in round 1 take on Fate Esports. Fate Esports looking to, been in bad shape as of late, but, getting themselves back up there. Fate Esports beat out Team Griffin 2-0. Death and Taxes versus District 69. Close game. Went 2-1 in favour of District 69. Now, here's something we didn't expect. District 69 versus Team Question Mark. Team Question Mark get 2-0'd. Torpedo Gaming versus Fate Esports. Pretty close games all the way through. First game was pretty close. Second game, Torpedo took it off them really easily, and Torpedo put themselves into the final. Question Mark versus Fate Esports. Team Question Mark beat out Fate to grab third, and Fate Esports fourth. And the finals, best 5, Torpedo Gaming pretty much clean sweep over District 69. But you know what? It's really good to see the new team, District 69, pulling the socks up, really going for it. That's Cage Mitsu, and I do believe Elvin's in the team, Bugsy. I'm not sure who else, to be quite honest with you, but looking very strong. So odds-on favourite for these guys. Hopefully they can put on another performance this week. It'd be really good to see. Right then, that's EU. Bring it back as I scroll up and probably mess everything up. Don't worry about it. So, standings for EU are: first, Torpedo with 16 wins, 2 losses, 88.89% win ratio with 600 points. Okay, to say they're clear-cut favourites in EU is an understatement. 290 whatever points ahead from second place, which is Team Question Mark. 14 wins, 6 losses, 70% win ratio with 415 points. Death and Taxes, who went out first round this week, which is, that was kind of weird. But, 9 wins, 11 losses, 45 win ratio, 220 points. Fate Esports sitting pretty in fourth with 6 wins, 7 losses, 46%, 15% win ratio, 140 points. Team Griffin, 5 wins, 7 losses, 41.67% ratio with 125. District 69 making their final. Didn't have a good run last outgoing, so they managed to get 10 points, but making it into the finals. This puts these guys up all the way into 6th place. 57.14% win ratio with 110 points. No Elves have disbanded. They had 1 win, 4 losses. Tea Time Prime didn't enter this week. Team Smasher didn't enter this week. 4x4 didn't enter this week. No Name Esports sadly disbanded, which, of course, some of them players are in District 69. That new team didn't play this week either. So, not very good turnout for EU. Team-wise, same with NA, to be quite honest with you, but teams that are coming into it just saying we're not going to stand a chance, so we're not going to enter. But you never know unless you're in it, right? So why not enter? What have you got to lose? I mean, you might learn something. So it's not a matter of going and get pub stomped. You could do that in matchmaking. Go up against these teams. Look at how they beat you. Record the game. Look at how the team beat you. Okay, learn from it. Get better. It's that simple, and that's how you learn. So, moving on to said NA, if I can find it. It's there. Bada boom. The brackets, if I click it correctly. There we go. Nope, I've done it wrong. What have I done? EU, NA. There we go. Wrong button. Right. Now, this is better. This is what I like to see. Croatian Esports against Identity Crisis. You know what? Croatian Esports, brilliant performance by them. 2-0'd Identity Crisis. Then it was Zenith Black versus Dire Diplomacy. Zenith Black picking up the win, and Croatian. These are two teams that have been sticking it out, fighting it, battling it out, really grit and bearing it, and then finally picking up some wins. This is really good to see, and a great showing for Identity Crisis and Dire Diplomacy as well. These guys bringing in new teams into the scene, exactly what we want. Well played, and I hope to see these guys next week. Croatian Esports go up against Team Eager, Zapman's team. Steven Zappas is the owner of EGR and Team Eager, and he sent Nor out to do some scouting. Formerly known as HM1, Hold Mouse 1. Team Eager beat out Croatian Esports 2-0. Warpath versus Dome 41. Warpath win that one because Warpath and Dome 41 both got a bye into that round. Warpath win that 2-0. Now Zenith Black goes fight off against Kugama. Kugama beat them out 2-0. Ronin versus Ripple. Now this was, again, I couldn't watch the matches, and what I've been told, it was a really good set of matches. Ripple Esports beat Ronin 2-1. Now this is huge for Ripple, because Ronin are ahead of them in the table. So that's actually a massive upset for Ronin there. Anyway, Warpath go on to fight Team Eager. Warpath looking the stronger team, beating out Team Eager 2-0, making them well into the finals. Kugama versus Ripple Esports. Sadly, Ripple Esports couldn't, they couldn't quite pinch the result. Kugama beat them 2-1. Well played, Kugama. Team Eager versus Ripple Esports. Eager take out third, and Ripple Esports in fourth. Now, Warpath versus Kugama. Now, this is hello. Warpath 3-0'd Kugama. Wow. I was not expecting that when I looked at the... So, I'll just tell you a little story. This morning, I was looking at this, writing down notes and stuff, how I was going to do the production and stuff like that. And I looked at it and I thought, wait, what? That can't be right. Warpath 3-0'd Kugama? No way. And then I go back and I look at it. 2-0, 2-0. I mean, Warpath really making a name for themselves. I mean, these guys were good anyway. Make no mistake about it. Yeah? They were third, fourth place anyway. But this is looking real strong. Especially with HM1 going knocked out into the semis and going down to third. That's a bit of a blow. And, Ripple and Ronin as well. Kugama. They're on form anyway. There's nothing I can say that's going to take anything away from Kugama. I wouldn't do that anyway. Great team. I think I've got to... There you go, slide down. There you go. See it all. But, yeah, I was quite amused when I saw that. I mean, I'm a Warpath fan. I am. Everybody knows that. But I wasn't expecting that. 3-0 all the way. Now, like I said, I didn't get to watch the gamers, but... When you see a team that 3-0 somebody like a Team Kugama, that's sort of mind-blowing. Now, I don't know if these guys were if the games were close or anything, but to say the least, I'm amused. I'm very happy for them. They did well. I'm going to bring it back over here now, and as I scroll down. So, standings for NA. This is week 7. Week 7? Yeah, week 7. Rank 1, Team Eager, 15 wins, 3 losses, 86.67% win ratio with 420 points. Now, if you compare HM1 and Torpedo now, point differential, 600 points, 420. However, that being said, NA is a lot closer than what EU is, okay? And I'm an EU fan. I am from EU, but I am, even the EU guys will say it. The competition is in NA. The team switch and swap, and this week is no different, and it's a perfect example of it. NA, the place is that any team can beat each other at any different time, and that's what I'm trying to say. It's there, and this is what makes NA so interesting for me, and I love to. It's a real shame that I couldn't watch anything this week because my pissing internet, but I'm real salty about that. I had a whole week, no gaming, no nothing. I mean, the first game was like, oh, you know what? Fine, whatever, Relaxing day. Second day, looking for things to do. Third day, biting my nails. I'm thinking, oh my God, I'm on my phone. Fourth day, biting my nails and stuff. I'm like, oh my God, come on. I probably should spend a little more time away from the computer, I think, because, you know, bit scary. Anyway, first place was Team Ego. Kugama, 13 wins, 4 losses, 83.3% win ratio, 340 points. Warpath Gaming, 11 wins, 6 losses, 76.47% win ratio with 275 points. Ronin Nat, 9 wins, 8 losses, 64.71% ratio, 245 points. Now look at that. Ronin versus Warpath. Look at there's not that much. Like, if Ronin can finish ahead of Warpath next week, Ronin can pinch third. Benched, sadly, have disbanded. Ripple Esports, this was massive for them. This was absolutely freaking huge win for Ripple. 4 wins, 6 losses, 60% win ratio, 65 points. Obviously, Ripple, they need a final, to get into the final, 100 to 80 points reaching for them to even be considered. We don't know how many more rounds we've got left of the Paladins World or how long it's going to run. It can't be too much longer for pre-season because obviously the DreamHack qualifiers are coming up, and to be quite frank with you, I can't see, you know, that competing. So with that said, obviously Paladins World is always going to be there with the new leagues and all that coming out, the FPA and all this stuff. We'll see, you know, but I'm going to say 10 weeks for Paladins World and then the qualifiers maybe. Who knows? We'll see. Dome 41. 3 wins, 6 losses, 40% win ratio, 40 points. Zenith Black, 2 wins, 5 losses, 33.3% win ratio, 65 points. What? Error. Kenneth. Dave. Fix the brackets. Fix the league. Now. So you've got Ripple sitting at 65 points, Dome 41 sitting at 40 points, Zenith Black sitting at 65 points, and Croatian Esports sitting at 40 points. Anyway, that well, like so from there, I can't really see much because obviously those points are wrong. So I can't really say much on that. But I will holler over at Dave and Kenneth to get that fixed for everybody, so therefore it doesn't look daft. Just a slip up. Basically, what Dome 41 and I do believe Croatian are 7th and 9th. Zenith is... Oh, sorry, no. Dome and Croatian are 8th and 9th. Zenith and Ripple are 6th and 7th. Yeah, so that's how it is. And of course, Extension Esports didn't play this week. GTA Academy have disbanded, I do believe. I may not be correct on that, so don't quote me on that. Back to Basics have disbanded, though. And yeah, that pretty much covers it for this week. Real Talk. I will be back next week. But I'm going to be doing a short introduction video release on either the Fate Media channel or this one for the FPA League, which is a new Paladins Central. We can go check that out. Paladinscentral.com. Go and check that out. All the information is up there. Really excited about this. Massive this is with funding, everything, prizes, trophies, you name it. This is going to be absolutely amazing. Cannot wait to give the lowdown on that. But until then, check out paladinsworld.com for all your information and all the needs you need. And of course, this Saturday, be here, be square. Make sure you check in, get a team. Let's go. GG. I'll see you next week.